Hi, welcome back to Dawn Digs In. I'm Dawn. If you're new here, I'd like to talk about living a happy, healthier life and things that I'm doing in my life that you might find interesting or get some value from. And today we are going to talk about a summer workout challenge. It's summertime, and summertime means beaches and barbecues and hamburgers and hot dogs and s'mores by the fire and refreshing cool drinks and nice sweet lemonades and all the things that you maybe don't want to eat, but they only come around once a year, so you want to be able to enjoy them. So in order to be able to enjoy them and limit a little bit what I have, that I don't just go crazy, I still like to maintain a workout during the summer. So I have my Hamelin rotation now, and I'm going to be throwing in tidbits as I go. So for the next 8 weeks, which will take us to Labor Day, I am going to be working on this rotation. So I'm going to try filming a little more of my workouts and the struggles that I go through, and maybe some modifications that I have to make that you might find helpful if you are on a similar journey. You may be doing a totally different workout, and that's okay, but we all come upon those exercises that are challenges. Now, this week is my first week, and I am going to say with 100% truth that I hate sliders. Hate sliders. Now, do I know they're good for me? Absolutely. Do they give me the results I want? Absolutely. Am I ever going to like them? No. But what do? I do them anyway, because they will give me the results I want. Now, I am super challenged on these right now, and I'm not really too sure why, because I do have good abs, and I've always spent a lot of time working on my abs, but my rotation was made up to give me the best that I can get moving forward. So he's given me a lot more abs than I honestly expected, because I thought that was one of my better spots. Obviously, he didn't think so in the pictures, but that's okay. I'm going to challenge myself by getting through these by the end of the summer. Now, whether I do this consistently for 6 days, 1 day, 6 day, 1 day, I'm not too sure yet. So I'm not going to make that commitment. I am going to commit to working on this throughout the summer. So how are you going to spend your summer? Let me know. Drop a comment. What's your plan for your workout routine for the summer? Are you doing Hamelin? Are you doing Tracy? Are you doing something completely different? Because completely different can be really good. It's a great time of year to take advantage of an 8-week rotation. Whatever that 8 weeks is that you decide to do for you. It could be something simple. You could just say, I'm going to walk 10,000 steps a day. You could just say, I'm going to walk uphill. You could say, I'm going to walk backwards. It doesn't matter. Just commit to something for 8 weeks. I'm going to add in the 100 ounces of water. It's summer, you need the water. Get the water in. Find some way that makes it easy for you to drink. Add in something if you need to. I have the keto drink that I've linked below that I love, and I've been drinking this for a couple years. So one exercise that I'm going to do, and I'm going to start doing that religiously this week, is the stomach vacuum. Now, I'm sure you've all heard this exercise, and it's very simple to do, and it's something that I think I've done in a different way for many, many, many years. Back in an old video, I talked about things my mother told me to do. And one of the things that my mother always told me to do was when I was driving in the car, or a passenger in the car, and you came to a stoplight or a stop sign, you sucked everything in. And you held it for as long as that light went on, or until you progressed through the stop sign. Or sometimes, if it was a short trip, we would hold that in until we got to our location. This kind of became a little bit of a fun thing that we did together, and I know it might seem strange to you, but it really worked for me, and it got me to the point where I do not think about holding in my stomach. It's just always in. I naturally just suck that in all the time, and the more you can suck that in, the straighter you stand, the better things fall, and you're not just kind of letting everything go, right? Hold it in. You'll feel so much better about yourself when you learn how to hold that in and maintain that. Once those abs get really nice and strong, you will just walk around with your abs held in all the time. So stomach vacuum. I've watched it many times, but like I said, I've done something very similar. I just haven't done the breathing technique for it. So we're gonna do the vacuum, and I'm gonna do this all summer, and I'm gonna do it every day, a couple times a day, because that's kind of the easiest, right? First thing when you get up in the morning, before I do my workout, before I have a meal, and before I go to bed at night. So this is, and it's a good thing to do on an empty stomach. So this is how I'm going to do it. You can sit, you can stand, you can do it any way that is comfortable for you. I'm just gonna push my chair back a little bit. So you're gonna sit up nice and tall. Your abs are gonna get sucked in. So, I'm going to expose. So your abs are going to get sucked in. So what you want to do is you want to take a nice big breath, let it out. Now on our next breath in, We are going to exhale and suck. Tight, 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 as tight as you can. Way down here, you should feel this little pinchy kind of tightening going on down here, but really suck this right down here. Suck, hold, 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 hold. Keep holding. Hold it till you count to 10. Then bring your breath back in. Not that hard to do, right? So let's do it together. We're going to take a nice big breath in. One more breath in, and then we're going to let it out, and we're going to suck. So in, out, and suck. Everything comes in, right? Suck, 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 suck. You'll feel it way down low here. Tight, tight, tight. Keep it tight. Keep your shoulders down. Try and relax, but tight. Pull that in as hard as you can. If standing is easier for you, do it standing. I like doing it on the floor because I can kind of push my feet into the ground, push my hips forward, and I kind of get a better suck. So keep that nice and tight, sucked in there. Then nice big breath. Let it back out. Now we're going to do that, as I said, 5 to 10 times. And hold that every single time you do it. You will start to find things will just come in. They will automatically suck in, but you need to help the process, okay? Sucking in every time you think about it. Make it your little summertime goal. I am just going to suck here. So it is a great workout to do while you're just sitting around, watching TV, doing nothing, something that you can add to your routine, especially during the summertime. It's so easy. You're out in the backyard, you're sitting in a chair, you're having some cold drinks. Stand up, do some squats. Chair squats, right? Just chair squats. A dozen chair squats, sit back down. Little things that will give you great improvement over a short period of time. I have these great little soccer balls that I bought for my grandkids that they play with all the time. And I bring them in the house so that I can use them, and I just plop that between my knees and push. That's it. You can sit in a chair anywhere you are. Put your feet up on your toes. You'll feel it even more. But just sit there for a couple minutes while you are compressing that ball with your thighs. You will notice this. I'm not spending my time going, okay, I'm going to work out for an hour today, but I'm never going to work out and do anything else all the rest of the day. It has to be ongoing, right? It can't just be something that we do for 1 hour a day, and then we're just going to sit down for the whole day and do absolutely nothing. Bodies need to move. The older you get, my older ladies out there, come on, let me know that you're there. And if you're enjoying our content, please hit that like and subscribe. It just is great to get connected with everybody. You can always start. Start with the ball. Start with the ab suck. Start with simple little things. Start by sitting in the chair. Just right, simple little summertime things that you can do. Arms up and down and back and in and up. Simple little exercises that will just keep you going and keep that muscle tone that you've been working on. And the only reason I'm bringing all these up is because it is summer, and I do have a specific routine that I am going to follow, but I want you to have something that you can do during the summer. So we're ab sucking, using a ball or some other form. Our dumbbells, put them aside, put them beside your chair, pick them up. You know, just do something. It doesn't matter. You're watching TV in the evening, hop down on that floor and do some crunches during the commercial. Commercials are usually 3 minutes and 30 seconds long, so that is a lot of time to do something. Run up and down the stairs a few times. These are simple things that you can do anytime, all the time. You don't have to be at the gym or in any specific place to do any of these workouts. You just need to sit, squeeze the ball. That's all I want you to do. Just squeeze the ball. Pick the ball up in your hands. Remember these exercises? You've got to remember these exercises, right? We did so many of these growing up. These are the things that you can easily do. Lifting that ball up over your head, back down. Simple, simple little things that don't take a lot of work and don't take a lot of thinking. Let's get those abs in there so that when fall comes and you're maybe ready to get back into a new rotation, because I will be redoing my 8-week rotation come fall. So I'm going to kind of play around with it during the summer. I don't know if this is right or it's wrong, but I just know that my summer's busy. I have a lot of things going on. I've got birthday parties, long weekends are coming up. I've got kids' graduations. I'm going to be going on a lot of different things. I've got a bunch of birthday cakes coming up that I have to make. So there's stuff going on. And of course, my husband and I would love to go on a couple motorcycle trips and do a few things that may kind of keep me from doing that regimented workout. But it's okay because I can do other things. I can get my 10,000 steps in every day. We can go for a walk. You can walk uphill. Anything that will challenge your body. Go sightseeing. anything that you can do, volleyball, like all of these things will get you moving. And I don't care what age you are. You know, I can't wait to go down and see my boys really soon. And we're going to play some ball. And we're going to get out there and we're going to do some soccer and take them to the park and kick things around. This is what we wait for. I so enjoyed having my children, but not as much as I enjoy spending time with my grandchildren. And being able to be in good enough shape to play with them has just always been so, so important to me. Not having to struggle to get up off the ground or not having to worry that I'm going to hurt myself doing something with them. These are really important aspects of our life. So if you are older, take the time this summer to start working on getting yourself in a little better shape for things to come. Because they will come. And if you've been doing small things like the ball, small things with your weights, small things like a stomach vacuum, you are going to see incredible results. So stick with me through the summer. I will show you some ins and outs of the workout that I'm doing, what I'm struggling with, what I maybe don't have any issues with, but I'm going to be ready for fall to really give this 110% when that weather turns cool again, because it will. Let me know what little workout ideas that you have. There's always something, right? You can always come up with some type of a little workout that you could do just doing nothing. You know, my husband and I will sit and we'll just toss the ball back and forth to each other in a chair. I know it sounds crazy, but we are a little bit crazy. But what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Like, hey, it's keeping us going. It's keeping our coordination moving. These are important things, especially as you grow older. I know I told this story a long time ago, but this was when I was doing Tracy Anderson religiously, and I had gone down to see my grandkids. And we were out playing, and it was just kind of this, my youngest one, Declan, is 5. And we were out playing, and we're out in the driveway. They live in the country. So we're out playing on the gravel driveway, and we're going out to the road, and we're doing all these kind of crazy things. And I fell. Well, like, it wasn't just fall. This was a major foot slipped out from underneath me. Down I went, but I went down. I put my hand on the ground. My leg went up. I flipped around, and I stood back up. And Declan stood there going, "Grandma, you're a ninja." It felt pretty good. Felt pretty good to be called a ninja by a 5-year-old. So these are the things that are important as you get older. That you maintain some muscle on your body, that you have good reflexes, that you're able to move quickly and not hurt yourself by being able to that could have been a really bad face plant. Like, seriously, it could have been really, really bad. And I don't know how I did it, but I was amazed at myself when I did it. But it was just so, it just happened, right? It was like down, push, leg, up, around, through. I'm good. I'm good. And it felt so good that I was able to do that and not hurt myself. So once again, my older ladies, if you were in your late 50s, 60s, early 70s, come on. It's time. We're not getting any younger, but the time is now to start getting ourselves in shape. Take the summer to do the little things. Then come fall, we're going to do the big things, and we're going to do them together. So until I see you next week, I hope that you have an awesome week and some awesome workouts. You are amazing. High five.